Before last class, for this speech, I had my personal object all picked out. That was until Thursday when I came walking into class and Professor Lindholm said, everybody reach into your bags, take something out, and then you have 2 minutes to try to figure out how you're like that object. I pulled out an eraser, and I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to describe how I am just like this eraser? But you know what? During that 2 minutes, I had a lot of fun trying to figure out ways that I was like that eraser. So when I went home after class, I decided to get rid of my old idea, and I thought the first thing I find on the counter when I get home is what I'm going to do my speech on. So lo and behold, I walk in my front door, one of the first things I find on my counter is a nail. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's kind of challenging, but I'm going to go with it. So through metaphor, I discovered I'm actually quite a bit like a nail. Allow me to explain. It turns out I've had a past just like a nail. In my present, I'm just like a nail. And in my future, my life's going to follow a similar path to a nail's. So think about this nail. It's got to be tough because a nail gets hit by a hammer. My nail's tough because my nail gets hammered. Well, guess what? I get hammered too. I've been getting hammered my whole life. I try to go out and surf on the biggest days I can find, and big sets will come through and wash me away. I get hammered every time. And then for the past 2 years, I've been getting hammered by the USD engineering department here at school. And then, when I turned 21, I went on about a 3-day binger where all I did was get hammered. But can you guys tell that I've been getting hammered? Nope, I'm standing here strong and tall, so I guess that means I'm about as tough as a nail. So, think about my nail currently. Think about if I were to try to drive it through this piece of paper. There would be a decent amount of pressure on the front of this piece of paper. But do you think my nail would bend and break? Nope, it would push right through that paper. It would get to where it needs to go. So, look at me. With the weight of the world on my shoulders, all life's pressures, life, family, jobs, wife, all these things. I've got all these pressures pushing down on me, but do I bend and break? No. Much like my nail, I persevere, I push through. So now, think about this nail in the future. This nail was born to be part of a structure, okay? Look at me. I'm going to school here because I one day want to be an engineer. I want to support a corporate structure somewhere. So now, back to the nail. Let's just say that this nail wants to be a doornail. Well, guess what, guys? One day after I'm done supporting that corporate structure somewhere, I'm eventually going to retire and then die. I will be as dead as a doornail. So, in review, I found a seemingly unrelatable object in a nail and found ways through metaphor to relate it to my life. With my past and my hammer times, my present, and all the pressures of life pushing down on me, in my future, where I'll be as dead as a doornail. So the next time you guys are out and you see a nail, just remember that nail has followed a similar life path and will continue to follow a similar life path as you. So give him a little chest bump, say, hey bro, I feel your pain, and I think at this point in my speech I can say that I nailed it.